I'm next one. I'm so disgusted and repulsed. I'm turned off to his mouth, hands, and body. I always see him doing everything with her. It's ruined our sex life. How does that ever go away? Let me do a continuation of my answer to the previous question. That doesn't go away unless the unfaithful partner transforms his life completely. In the webinar, I teach about evolution and I teach about how our nervous systems and our brains evolved. So I go a lot deeper into this in the webinars, but just to kind of give you the 30,000 foot view here of what is happening. Your nervous system, every betrayed partner's nervous system has linked things together now. The sight of your partner, I'm assuming it's the husband, she said his. So the sight of your partner is the danger now. It's the example I use in the webinar is Jaws coming out of the screen when you're watching a movie and Jaws appears and they got the music playing and we all jump. Our brains linked a couple things together in that scene, okay? With betrayal, everything is linked together. So your partner, the unfaithful partner, your brain and your nervous system has now linked him to a threat, linked him to danger. So you are not going to feel safe. You're not going to be attracted to the old version of your husband because the old version is now linked to pain in your brain and in your nervous system. And we cannot de-link that. I am never going to be able to watch a scary movie and not jump because it's just how we're wired. So the only way that we end up in that safe environment is when the unfaithful partner transforms and becomes a healthy version of themselves, a better version, a new version of themselves. That may seem like this really big concept, but it's really not. If the unfaithful partners are doing the right work and solving the right problem, they will transform their lives. They will show up differently. They will think differently. They will behave differently. They will become a new version of themselves. That's the version that your nervous system relaxes around. That's the version that your nervous system says, this person is safe. And that's what you will end up being attracted to. But you are not going to be attracted to somebody who has caused you so much pain just through willpower. You can't. The brain and the nervous system has linked him to pain. And that's not going to go away. That's forever there. So when a betrayed partner stays with an unfaithful partner who doesn't do the work, does the right work, solves the right problem, that link is always going to be there. At best, you're going to have a pretend normal life. And this is why when you, let's say you're on Instagram or YouTube or whatever, and you're hearing stories or you're reading stories of couples like me, right, that saved their marriages. I put that in quotes. There's nothing to save. The old marriage is gone. You need to make a decision that you're going to build something brand new. But regardless of that, every couple says the same thing. If they actually get to the other side, every couple says the same thing. We have a better marriage now than we ever did back then. And that's why, because of this transformation piece, going from the old version to the new version. You cannot have a beautiful, healthy marriage, especially after betrayal, if you are not going through that transformation. The unfaithful partners have a lot of work to do. They've got to understand betrayal trauma, and they've got to get to their core why. If they don't uncover that core why, you're going to get stuck. The betrayed partner will get stuck, and the unfaithful partner won't transform because they need to go deep and start understanding that core why. So I hope that helps.